It's Thursday, February 8th. Lieutenant Dan live here in the Volume.com studio. And on Volume.com, we only turn on the cameras when we turn off the music and bring in artists to play live for us. And we have Tyler Ramsey here. How's it going today, Tyler?
It's going great. Thank you so much for having me back here.
Anytime, man. It's always great to chat with you. I feel like I've got to do it a bunch over the years.
Yeah, it's getting comfortable in here.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, and we try and keep our studio comfortable.
Yeah.
Where we use instead we didn't have any paint, so we use posters, and they're way better.
It works. It worked for me when I was like in high school. It works in here.
I love it. Well, great. Well, we're excited to catch up with Tyler Ramsey. I know you've got to be excited to put this record out into the universe. Tomorrow's the big day.
Yeah, I'm certainly excited. It's funny. I was thinking about it this morning when I woke up, and like, you know how you have to do all the Instagram stuff and all the posting, and sometimes it doesn't come across as sincere as it might seem, or it could be. But I was thinking about like how I actually really am going to be celebrating this record, because it's been a little bumpy road to get it to where it is now and have it out. So the celebration is real. I think I'm excited to hang out with the people that helped me get this record out, and just, we're gonna go have dinner together, and just, it's pretty awesome.
That's great, man. Well, we're excited to have you back here in Nashville. Yeah, you get to go out to dinner tonight and hang out. It's tomorrow at 5:00. We're gonna be out at Grimey's doing pre-love music with Tyler Ramsey, which is such a great place. I know you've got to do Grimey's before. Have you been there since they've been in this location?
I have not. I'm so excited. Because I always missed the old location, and that combined with the basement, what a magical setup that was. And I got to play down there a bunch when they were still upstairs. But I'm excited to see. I've heard great things about the new in quotation marks space.
Right, I know, right? Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, people are moving here every day. Things are new to people here in Nashville all the time. It's a beautiful location, and these are fun events because they're free in all ages. And if you do want to make sure that you can get in and get an album autographed, you can go ahead and pre-order it. Grimeys.com, TylerRamsey.com. Do it through Grimey's if you want to get a wristband, and go ahead and pick up your copy of New Lost Ages and get it signed by Tyler tomorrow out at Grimey's. He's going to play there. He's going to play for us now.
Yeah.
We've been playing these Ghosts on Lightning 100. I think that's one of the songs you're going to play today. What do you want to play first? Maybe tell us about this song.
I'm going to play a song called Fires that I think it's the second one on the album. I don't know what to say about it really, other than it came out of a place of kind of trying to get over maybe some trouble and some dark times, and just moving forward, and so that's all I'll say about it. I'll just go ahead and let it speak for itself, I guess.
This is Tyler Ramsey live on Lightning 100 and Volume.com.
You heard the word get out, lonesome bird been shot down, doesn't seem right, lying dead on the ground, feathers meant to fly, falling all around. maybe make it through to the other side. Try. And now I'm trying to be the phoenix. I'm trying. And now I'm trying to be the phoenix. No more looking back. No more why'd they do that. No more wounded bird. No more rumors I have heard. No more someone got the better of me. No more holding on to things that I don't need. Fly, fly. And now I'm trying to be the phoenix. I'm trying. And now I'm trying to be the phoenix. Flying. And now I'm trying to be the phoenix.
Lightning 100. That's a beautiful one from Tyler Ramsey, live here in the Volume.com studio. That is Fires, and it's on the new record, New Lost Ages, which if you pre-order it out at Grimey's, you can get a wristband to attend a free in-store performance tomorrow with the album signing and record release celebration. Grimeys.com. TylerRamsey.com. One of the things I noticed, because I did get handed an advance copy of your record when you got here.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the liner notes on that song, and I see Carl Bramel plays
Yes,
on it.
I was going to talk about that actually, because I know you're friends with him too.
Man, Carl is awesome.
Yeah, he's fantastic. I think the last time I saw you, I was in town doing some work with him at his place, and he was the icing on the cake. For a lot of these songs, I had, most of the album was recorded out in Seattle. I mean, pretty much the whole album was recorded in Seattle, but with Phil Eck producing and a couple people, Morgan Henderson, who plays in Fleet Foxes, was playing bass, and Sean Lane, who plays with Heart right now, was playing drums, and then I just spent a lot of time doing overdubs myself, just me and Phil. And then, I was like, I got to call Carl. And
Carl.
He played some pedal steel on that song and some guitar parts. And I think he might even, I don't know if he sang harmonies on that one, but he sang a little bit of harmony stuff. So, yeah.
That's awesome. You casually mentioned these musicians that you got to be in the studio with, and they're tremendous. When you first are going to do that, was that a little bit intimidating at all, or how'd you feel?
It totally was, because it was like I had, pandemic shutdown times. I hadn't been playing with anyone for a while, and this was kind of, other than just kind of getting together with some of my friends at my place. This was the first time I really sat in a room with with other players that I didn't know. I didn't really. I mean, I had met Morgan before. We'd hung out at some shows and stuff, but yeah, it was intimidating. And then the second I got in the room, it was totally fine. They were just great dudes, and just nailed it too. It was really, really a fun experience.
Like having nerves before you step out on stage, and then once you're out on stage, it's like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, hopefully they go away in that situation. I've had it not go away, but sometimes.
We got Tyler Ramsey here in the Volume.com studio. I mean, I remember getting to see you at Exit In. This was before you were in Band of Horses, and you were opening for Band of Horses and out on that tour.
Right. I was already in that band. Yeah.
Were
when
you
I was
in
doing
there
the
officially
opening,
by then?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, because it kind of all happened at the same time. So
okay.
I had a record that I had called A Long Dream About Swimming Across the Sea that I was putting out. I was in the process of getting ready to release it when I started playing with them. So yeah, that time was pretty wild. Yeah, lots of doubling up, and it was really fun though. It's nice to play music when you're traveling, and to play music, the more the merrier, so I was having fun doing that.
I imagine so. We have Tyler Ramsey here, and is this your 5th official full-length album?
It is, yeah.
Man.
The first one was done in my friend's basement a long time ago, and back when, I was like, I did the artwork myself on a printing press with a lino cut thing that I did, and on my typewriter, and now this is the 5th one, so we're evolving. I'm evolving.
That's awesome. Well, we're excited to sit down with this full album tomorrow and get out to Grimey's new and pre-loved music. 5 o'clock tomorrow, 1060 East Trinity Lane, Grimey's.com. It's happening at 5 as we get to celebrate the record release. And we got Tyler here. I know he's going to also play these Ghosts, which you've been hearing on Lightning 100, but you're going to play another one before that?
Yeah, I'm going to play another one that hasn't been released yet, called Where Were You? And yeah, this one kind of talks a little bit about the place where I ended up writing most of these songs, was in this cabin up in the woods, kind of tucked up in the rhododendron. I live in western North Carolina, so this cabin that I was staying in, and was able to write a lot of songs in that place. So this is kind of a little bit about that, but it's more just, yeah, it's a song.
It's Tyler Ramsey live on Lightning 100.
Okay. I need to hide away whenever I start feeling the way I do. I don't want to bring all this around you, and I need to hide. Wish I could drive away, find a place to have a breakdown, fall apart where there's nobody around. I could drop you off before I hit the ground. Where were you when I wanted you around? Where were you? I was hoping to be found. There's a place that I go just over these hills and up a gravel road. When I lose my way and I can't take anymore, I know I need to go. Shut out the news and kill my phone. There's no signal up here anyway. Man, it's no wonder I don't feel okay the way that things are going. Where were you when I wanted you around? Where were you? I was hoping to be found. Didn't ever want to have to cause a scene. I don't know what's wrong. Hold on to me. I feel like I'm hanging like a mist in the trees. Fear that I'm drifting too far out to reach. Hoping maybe all I'll ever really need is for you to hold on. How long has it been since we drove all night to reach the ocean? Since we saw the sunrise move across the sand. You were moving closer just to hold my hand. Maybe we were listening to prairie wind. I don't know if I'll ever feel that way again. Where were you when I needed you around? Where were you? And I was hoping to be found.
Lightning 100, that's another new one from Tyler Ramsey. Where Were You? It's going to be on the new album, which is in stores tomorrow. New Lost Ages, you can get it at tylerramsey.com and grimies.com. Tomorrow at 5, he'll be doing an in-store out at Grimey's new and pre-loved music. And here in Nashville, Tennessee. Now, yeah, as you mentioned, you live in western North Carolina, but there was a time where you lived here in Nashville, Tennessee, before heading off to college.
That's right. I was out in right in between Franklin and Brentwood, where Cool Springs is now, but it was not there when I was there. It was like open fields and some rundown farmhouses, and there was an overpass with trees growing on it, and yeah, it was way more country back then. And yeah, I went to Brentwood High School, and it was wild times, man. It was fun. Skateboarded a lot, got into trouble, played on the street and 2nd Avenue and all kinds of things.
You've seen Nashville change a lot, probably being away and then coming back and having those original views of Nashville. You can really see a contrast.
Yeah, I can see it for sure. I can still feel that feeling, though. You know, it's still got that feeling that I had back then. I still have a deep love for Nashville and for the countryside too, you know, even though the countryside's full of stuff, but it's beautiful. The air smells the same, you know, so it's.
I saw you have some tour dates with a Nashville songwriter, Jeremy Lister.
Yeah, Jeremy's awesome. I met Jeremy. I did a run of shows opening for Avi Kaplan, and Jeremy was in Avi's band at the time, and we got to hang out. And yeah, we've done a few things together. I was so excited to have him along for I think 7 shows. He's a ray of light, that guy. He's amazing.
Truly.
Beautiful. Like, I got to sneak peek some of his new stuff, and gorgeous, gorgeous songs.
He was in here. They were putting on a tribute to Radiohead out at Basement East.
Yeah, I saw a clip of that. That's man. Oh,
right?
That was good. It sounded so good.
Yeah. OK Computer is not an easy record to tackle.
No.
This is next level.
Be a little crazy to even try, but they pulled it off.
One of the songs on your record is called "Flare" for Neil Casal.
Yes.
And you know, I personally loved Neil just as a listener, and he came into the station a couple times over the years. Chris brought him in when Chris Robinson Brotherhood was playing, and just I feel like he was just such a genuine person and had one of the most unique guitar playing styles.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was cool that you have this song for him on your record. Obviously he must have been a good friend of yours.
I felt like we were gonna be good friends. I had the chance to open for him and Circles Around the Sun for a short run of shows. I think it was maybe 5 or 6 shows, and just kind of by chance crossed paths with them in Asheville at a guitar shop, and whoever was going to open those 5 shows had just canceled, and their manager recognized me from somewhere in the past and asked me if I wanted to do them, and I jumped on it. I said, yeah, I'll go out and do them. So I was riding my van around chasing them. They were in their bus, and Neil was just a beautiful person, man. He would check in on me like on the drives, and he would sit out and watch my set, and was so supportive and so complimentary. And I had high hopes that we would get to work together, or, I was scheming things in my head already about like, I'm going to get him to play guitar or get him to produce or whatever, like, because he just was a beautiful presence. And I felt like we were also in very similar places in our paths at that time. So it was the news threw me off in a big way. And then all the rest of the parts came together for that song to happen.
Yeah, well, yeah. It's great that we continue to remember Neil.
Yeah.
Because he put out a lot of his own music, put out tons and tons of solo records. Mm-hmm. I feel like people loved the Cardinals, and if you ask me, he's to blame for that sound.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think so. Just tremendous. So we have Tyler Ramsey here in the Volume.com studio. And he's got a new record coming out. This is going to be his 5th full-length solo release. It is going to be out tomorrow. You've been hearing These Ghosts on Lightning 100 from New Lost Ages, which you can pre-order over at Grimies.com. He's got the in-store tomorrow there at 5 o'clock. You want to play this one?
Yeah, I'm going to do the funny acoustic. Not funny. It's a good version. Closer to the way it was when I wrote it. But I brought in my Yamaha Portasound pawn shop keyboard that I've actually had for ages, and cost me like $15 or something. And
that's amazing.
I've actually written a lot of songs using this thing. So yeah, I'm gonna have that accompanying me.
It's a one-man band here.
Yeah, it's kind of. All right.
Get out, these ghosts. Let them out, let them all go. Nobody here can control anyone anymore. Mercy on your soul, hanging back on a foreign shore, left behind in the engine roar. Hear the engine roar. Let them out, let them flow, let them all flow, let them all go. These ghosts, these ghosts. Dead to me now is the sound, but the ringing in my ear cannot be drowned out. Some poisonous years for me to drag around. I'd rather put them down. The pain in your head, it's just the smoke from a fire that burned down a long time going cold. Let them out, let them flow, let them all flow, let them all go. These girls, these girls, these girls.
Lightning 100, Tyler Ramsey, live here in the Volume.com studio, and a one-man show of These Ghosts. It's tremendously awesome to watch you sing and play, man.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah,
man.
well, you have a really creative way of playing the guitar.
Yeah,
and
it's weird.
it's great.
Thanks.
Congrats on the new record, and thank you for finding the time to come by our station.
Man,
today,
thank you for having the time to have me come by. It means so much to me. The support you guys have given me over the years has been just beautiful, and I so appreciate it.
We're grateful to get to do it. Tyler Ramsey's new record, the 5th album that he has put out as Tyler Ramsey, is going to be in stores tomorrow. New Lost Ages. Don't miss it. You can get it right now. Pre-order it at Grimies.com and out at Grimies New and Pre-Love Music. If you want to attend that in-store performance tomorrow, 5 o'clock, they're going to have an album signing, a record release celebration. I love that you're like, I think we're actually going to really celebrate this one. So
yeah,
I'm happy.
It feels real. It feels like a real need to celebrate it. I'm super excited about it.
I bet you are. So you can do a couple in-stores. You're going to hit up Records in the Rad in Asheville.
Yeah, I'll be over there. That's my old friends. Yeah, I used to actually work for their record store. They used to have a record store called Almost Blue, like 20-something years ago, and I was it was Brian and Susan Haynes, and worked for them until they closed the shop down. And that was officially my last day job. Okay. Well, the rest is history. The tour dates don't include Nashville yet. I'm sure that we'll get more, so keep an eye on those over at TylerRamsey.com. Thanks again for coming in today, Tyler. Thank you.